go. I'm full. Yeah, full inventory. Alright. I can pick up the wood though. I think I've collected most, and if not, it's just I already have so many of everything, like the saplings, I mean, so it's whatever. Okay, what is the plan? What are we going to be building? Okay, I generally have no idea if I want.
Hello, Kellen. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm not a big fan of how that chat box is laid out, but I'm just going to leave it for now because I've spent way too much time messing around with chat boxes and how they're laid out. I think this means it's a good time. I love a transition. Bam. Where's Minecraft? Bam. Minecraft. Yes. That'll actually let me have access to all the important information I want access to. Wonderful, wonderful. Now back to Minecraft, and back to Minecraft. How's all the audio? Hopefully that's all alright. I might do a little bit of messing around with that. Boop. Keep playing you. Wonderful. This looks good. So, I don't actually have a silly Minecraft Monday thing to bug Blue with, which is tragic and breaks tradition. So I need to solve that. Question mark. Go, I gotta sleep. Nom 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 nom. Blue was like one of the only people who actually slept on the server when there's more people. I have thoughts, and my thoughts were mean, I want to get a zombie for this. Because this annoys me greatly. And... oh yeah, I want to go back to the village from last time. That is what I want to do. But before that, I desire to pick up some emeralds in stack form rather than block form, just to make my life a bit easier initially. I think I'm picking up emeralds. This seems like a good way of doing it. West, you don't exist. West is simply not real. You might be saying, quack, of course Wes is real, he's in your thank yous. To which I say, when's the last time you saw Wes stream? Exactly. I should rob his emerald supply, but I'm not going to. There's a part where I simply hope for the best. And away I go, I guess? Let's do that, so that's not constantly changing. I know there is like a bind, but I think that's now... wait, no, it wouldn't be. Oh well, that's what I did. Yep, that is the bind. I'll do that for now, and hope not to forgo. But yeah, it's time to fly away. Which is a good glory hammer song. I do enjoy. Yeah, it's incredibly silly. I love that. But... oh yeah, yes, there you are. You follow from Creeper stream. That was nice. I had but it's a bit much. Some people, when it's so many people to happen, it's not really my vibe. I just, no, I stream it because I enjoy it rather than because it fits the quote-unquote brand, right? I do have a fan for Neon. Hopefully that's not picking up on the mic too much. Again, if it is, do let me know. Now we're back with these goobers. Hello, goobers. Yes, goober, number 1. Would you like to be a cartographer? I mean, thanks for the wheat seeds, but... don't you want to be a he wants to be a cartographer. Boop. Empty maps are useful, they're deep offensive, for real, for real. I don't need Ocean Explorer maps, and nor do I have compasses on me. This is the update before they made all of that stuff happen, right? Okay, that's a good thing to note. I don't mean to do anything like that. Boop. 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 Thanks for the free paper. It's not gonna make me afford anything. I don't think this one through, I'm gonna be honest. So maybe the tech is to do this and find someone else who I can make into one of these guys. And, you know, just celebrate. Hello, friendo. Don't mind me, I'm gonna enter your pen real quick. And go, do you want to be a cartographer, friend? Have you carted and ographed? Friend, why do you want to be a cartographer? We could have had something great together, friend. You said no. I don't want to be a smelly cartographer. To which I said, why are cartographers smelly? To which he said, oh, that's why. Yeah, but I could have grabbed thingy-majig as well. Well, actually, now this is great, because he's trapped in here. And I'm not, because... A, I have a brain, and B, rocket. I might be lying about the brain part. Not intentionally. I would never intentionally lie. Gee, look. Well, like, I don't like life in general. I was yapping about this earlier on the Immunity stream. See? I'm so smart. Boop. I don't actually have a compass, so even if I get what I want, yeah, I didn't so much think this one through, did I? I should probably go back home real quick. Yum yum yum. So I think we can give our Woodland Explorer maps. I'm not certain, but I think so. I could have just done that home as well with my spare villagers, right? I have a setup for a reason, but I didn't. For reasons beyond your comprehension, and not me being an idiot, right? Ah, shouldn't have out Minecraft while flying. I've learned that lesson. I really haven't. I'm gonna do it again, just for the thrill. Okay, so and up, and down, and up, and owie. Desk, compasses, glass, panes. And I'll go back. And up. And down. Whee! I built them all right. I do have a fan on my show, but it's not picking up on the mic actually. Oh no, there goes a village. That's annoying. I've used that account with that one already. Maybe I should grab the ominous potions. Yeah, whatever. I can do another charge chamber to get supplies if I need them. I think. Owie. Not my finest hour. My guy. Hello. Now, ooh, empty maps, you say? Yeah, I probably should put it for a bit more. That's exactly what I wanted. Wonderful. My hit mission here is complete. Where's my brain cells gone? And let's get back. Boop, boop. Wee. Young. Not sure what happened there with the elytra, but I'm not going to complain. Okie. Do a miscellaneous wooden block. Glass is glass. Seeds are seeds. Where did book come from? Your book. Emeralds are valuable. both of you are misc. I should probably make a maps chest. At some point. But that point's not today. You know? That is sleeping hours. Oh yeah, I forgot about my canal. I don't have a spyglass on me. That is unforgivable. Much better. Blocks, okay. What? What? Yeah. Oh yeah, because there was that, and I haven't removed it. I haven't updated the map in a bit. I really don't like that. I need to look like a face. Aw, that makes me like it significantly more, but I don't like it so. There's the tree area. That's someone's house. But that one's Missy's. All of these. And here we are, underground. Big flattened top. Blues. Because no one's really back, I feel like I can kind of build where I want, because no one's really around to stop me, which feels bad, but... Okay, but I guess paths could lead out of that. Right, let's go investigate, because there are some things I want to build on the server. Doubly, I mean, this one kind of because people have left. Right. Yeah, this is like a crossroad, so we could easily continue the path. Either down using this. I do want a bridge at some point, right? But it's not particularly a good place to put it without doing some terraforming. Like, a lot of terraforming, and we've already done this. Hello? What? I'm confused. I just got a jump scare. I don't see a chat. Which just confuses me. What? OBS, you tweaking? Nothing on there. Why'd that just play? What? This Switch just decided not to show me a chat. Yeah. Okay, this is a big one. Do you know I'm thinking, right? Never good sign. Hey. Stop going to fly mode. Me. Because obviously the sort of place would be where it's nice and thin. That would make sense, but we've got a tower here. I don't want Why? Right. I love Wi-Fi issues. It's not green and it's not red, so I'm a hope that's okay, right? Right, I'm just gonna hope for the best. Well, that's one of the lot of terraforming. So for just convenience from the portal, right? You kind of want to go directly that way or directly this way. I have an idea. It's not a good idea, but it's an idea. Whee. God, I eat through rockets. I'm just gonna grab these to sort of see if I remotely like the concept of my idea, and then I'll make it better if I actually like the idea, right? Also, yeah, terraforming definitely needs to be done around that one. I suppose the idea is just... yeah. This is kind of one on the diagonal, actually. How does scaffolding interact with water? Doesn't matter if it just... Nah, that's not what I want to do, but I guess it works. Ah, that's not what I want to do yet. Hey, I think draping leaves over this actually will make it look cooler, but, cooler's not the right word. Better's kind of like, man. That's not going to look good at all, is it? Like, hopefully you understand what I'm trying to do here, right? I'm trying to make something organic that functions. Something that looks organic. Like some draping leaves, so that way. I can have a bridge and it not look like a terribly placed bridge. I think I need something over here, like a rock, to have the greenery go around in order to make this look remotely decent and like extend the greenery up. I guess this is slightly editing Wes's thing, but Wes, you're not here, he can't stop me. Right, and just more greenery along this and drape it in order to make it work, I think. I don't know. I am not particularly confident in anything organic in this game, and I'm really not confident about this. I'm not liking how it looks overall. Like, yeah, I am just spamming oak leaves at the moment, but normally that improves the build, and I'm not sure if it's doing it now. But I just want a bridge, and even if it's like something janky that kind of functions as a bridge, it's a big improvement over having to fly across every time. But I think, yeah, maybe the real big issue is there's just nothing here, right? So the leaves are just sort of longing across. Which is a technical term, I'll have you know. Right, so it just sort of becomes something which isn't actually all that convenient, but at the same time, how convenient of something can I have and it look organic-ish? Right, so I could do something like... this, but like that's still a bunch of jumping. Who knows? I also do think just putting more leafage over here. And I could switch to these, which always do look better, right? I think I will try and build a boulder on the other side to try and make it look like it's actually connected to something, right? Because as it is, it's just a bloop of leaves, which, as much as I love my bloop of leaves, it's not. It just looks bad on the other side. I don't really have a nicer way of putting it. It looks bad. How has Western the boulders around here? Because I want it to seem at least semi-consistent. I think he just uses stone and cobble, right? Maybe some mossy cobble? Actually, I don't think West uses mossy cobble, just due to lack of access. Why is my Wi-Fi being so bad? Like, it's really getting on my nerves. Interesting. Sorry about this, people. Sorry about that. Let's refresh. Okay, Wi-Fi's back in the green. I really am sorry. I do not know what's going on with it. We got ads in a moment. Also, why are you up? Boogie, be gone. Boogie, we don't need you right now. It's probably because I closed Discord, so obviously it doesn't want to exist. That makes sense. Right. Right. Oh, I'm back. You know, I'll actually top up my cobble. Do I just have a bunch of vines? Like, yeah, I hate vines passionately. They're so annoying to deal with, so I'll do that, just 14. And then, bam, mossy cobblestone. And I'll top up this cobble again. That probably should be, should it? Boop. Good enough. If I look in here... That there. Smooth bow. That would be very useful. Oh, PM, yeah. I think I want some stone variants to be able to shape this better. Yeah, because... Yeah. The thing is, this just needs to be lower, right? It needs to be sort of wrapped into vines. Vines, leaves. This idea has proven to be more challenging than I initially anticipated. Which isn't surprising. No, I don't like that at all. This doesn't look very organic. And of course it's not going to look organic. Because it's on the edge of a thingy, right? So it'll just roll off it as a big stone. Welcome back for the ads if anyone's in that jail. Right. If I want to make a thing here, it can't go that low because it would need a spot to sit in, essentially. I have to be like here, or like here-ish. Right. So fine. Clear some of this area out a bit. And go. No, I need a stone cutter. Do I have a... There should be a stone cutter in the ender chest somewhere, easily accessible. I love ender chest. Ender chest. You do me proud. And there's 8 in the slabs. Right, so I could do something like that. Hello. This is better, but I don't really like the ground around it. No. Anything along those lines. Maybe this just needs to be forward one block. Where else it was? A boop. Well, no, because then it's just going to look like it's plonked on the edge, which it was for an avoid. My terraforming organic skills are not just not. Oh well. I'm sure it's fine. Hello. How's you?
I am okie dokie. I'm trying to make some money, some emerald.
Ah. Good luck with that.
Thank you. Great. He doesn't want more. But you want fishies, right? Right, you do. Great. That's all you want. Great. Okay, well, just let's fill up these chests, and I will come back later for some more trading. It's all full. Whatever. You haven't restocked yet, by chance? Nope. Do you want rotten flesh? Yes, you do. Restock? Nope. Okay, 43 animals. That should be enough for at least some. I was trading with this guy to just level him up anyway. Does he get anything else? He gets levels. 9 for bookshelves. Yeah, he gets levels.
Honestly, I don't like what I'm doing. But yeah, this looks so artificial. I really hate it. And head is down, it's dark again.
Wait, what happened?
Hmm?
It only gave me 4 bookshelves for Jesus Christ, bro. 4 bookshelves for 43 emeralds, everyone. Fucking fair price. Quack, I'm getting scammed.
Yeah, villagers scam you if you don't do the whole thingy-majig. Do you need bookshelves? Is that what you need?
Yeah, I need bookshelves.
How many are you talking about?
Well, let's think. I think like a stack.
I mean, Chisel's bookshelves can probably be used for detailing mixy-uppy, to
Nope.
let you cheap
Nope.
out.
I need them for lecterns.
Oh, are you doing your own
So-
sort of? Oh, okay. I can probably grab some. Oh, let's just break this one down. Hey. I'll do some of this while I'm here. And also, yes, I've kind of given up on. Until Wes comes back, he's not getting any more emeralds. Yeah.
4 emeralds. Right, I'm gonna go get some sticks. Oh, he's back.
Hello. I only have one converted librarian, but it's like 24.
Oh shit! Thank you, thank you.
No worries.
This might be fine for now. Yeah, I'm trying to basically like. Hold on, I can show you. You place these, right?
Yeah, they make a good fence.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's what I want. But I think this should help me for at least a little bit.
Yeah. I also do have what's it called? Toolsmith / smithy guys in my boulder, which are iron for emeralds, which is always a pretty good deal with an iron farming server.
From the emeralds.
Yep. Yeah, back.
Bye bye.
Bye. I just
I'm going
remembered.
to be building.
Cool. I just remembered I was over here to build rather than anything else.
What you building?
I'm trying to build a nice like organic rock because basically there's no good spot to put a bridge because of how we've done this. I don't want to get rid of Wes's tower or do anything too much to it except from apparently covering leaves. So my idea was to try some leaf spam to make a pseudo bridge so we don't have to use rockets to get over every time. But it needs to connect to something. So I was trying to make a nice organic rock and I am struggling.
Let me think.
I mean,
the only thing I can give you as like an idea is maybe make like a broken tree with the roots, and the roots have leaves or something.
Tree could work for the root going down, but at the same time, I just don't want to block the waterways because. So waterways are such peak early game Minecraft. You know, it's just everyone's on boats everywhere because no one has good transport.
Oh Jesus Christ! What's happening? 2 bots in a row? Get out of my chat.
Get him, Zerrybot. Take him out back.
Yeah, Zerrybot has eaten them.
Yum 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 yum. Hungry Zerrybot. Cool.
Okay. Good luck. I'll come check up on your progress.
On my rock.
On your rock. I rock?
I don't know, I was just looking wrong. Which is stupid because it's a rock. There's no wrong, it's a... I guess geologists could tell me it's wrong. Outside of that, it's a rock. Shouldn't be hard and fast rules. Maybe there should be hard rules. It is a rock after all. Like, that's not significant enough a feature to justify leaves draping on it, right? And also, because of that, I can't leaf it. I'd have to do this. Yeah. Wait, I grabbed a thingy for a reason. You dingaloid. Gonna have to put so many scaffoldings in. Control. What if I don't make it just like a rock, because that's evidently not working, right? And do like a little ruined wall, because I know how to do those. And I'm back in my comfort zone, baby. Let's go, never growing. Right, because no one really uses this area, because no one's online. Mine's blue, obviously. If we move this back a bit, I can very much you know, just... No, because then it's slightly in and, like, round. Right. Honestly, it should just be on top of there. I should grab some stuff which would let me do that. Yoink, yoink. Real quick. Yeah, I should just do that. Whee! Ah, owie. No owie, little owie. Yep, there's the grass. I don't have too much grass. Stack of grass should be more than adequate. I should just start back. I'm sure it's fine. Whee! What's the time? 7. I think I can just... I can't sleep at 7. I could have sworn I said at 7. When can I sleep? Yeah, it's gonna go 7:30? You can sleep at 7:30. There you go. 7:30 is a reasonable time to sleep, apparently. Let's go! 7:30, rise and grind. What's the time now, actually? How much sleep does Steve get? 7:30 to 7. That's a decent sleep. More than a decent sleep. There's almost all that. Yeah. It's nearly 12 hours. Boop. So let's... Alright. And then I can get A gets sniped by this area bot. Obviously detailing to come. Now where's the bitcha boop? You know? There's the bitcha boops. What's funny is that is I do think something like that. No, because that's not gonna work. It's like this. No, I probably broke more than I intended to. Nope, already. Boop. Otherwise, they're gonna be mossy. That's a treat. Boop, boop. Alright, how can I just get a go? this is presenting a new issue of not really having a good way of getting to this, because this just kind of blocked that corner. And yeah, second round, sec. She's not gonna be happy about it. Honestly. I'm not the biggest fan, but like it doesn't look terrible. That does not look good. It's all very fiddly, this, you know? Not exactly hard rules to follow. Because it's organics. So, yeah, I feel like the slight problem here is like made something that doesn't look the worst, but it's also really impractical to use because it's just like a weebop weebop, you know? If I just cut it away from the areas I don't care too much about. I'm just gonna like let that drape for a bit more. There. I don't hate it, right? It's still not very practical, but I guess it works. I still hate that block and this random bit. That still makes no sense, but like, I'm not going to change it. Out of respect for the dead. Let's test the practicality by going from here. It's not the worst. It is not great to get. You know what? It's fine, right? It doesn't look terrible, and kind of all I could hope. Cool. That little thing I'm not too happy with. Done, so I can get on to things silly. I kind of want to plan out a couple other things. Right. This one takes up a little here, and when I wanted to expand, it would be in this direction, right? Because, well, this exists. I have no idea what. I don't want to take out that space. I could go this way, but I've sort of established that everything's sort of breaking down. Right? So I don't think over here is the best spot to go. So the logical thing is over here, right? And also it would be nice to have a continuous path for all of this stuff. Because, you know, it's very pink. Which isn't exactly the aesthetic over here. You know, I like pink, so I'm not going to complain. That block feels out of place. Oh well. Yeah, if I wanted to do things... Here feels like it should go down... This bit feels too thin to do anything particularly bad. Because if we wanted to make like any sort of pier or thing like that, well, that's that covered, right? Which isn't useful. Unless we want to do a bunch of terraforming or... So, because this is a pathway leading to a cliff, essentially. I feel like I could terraform the river a bit, you know, just widen it there. Would it just be widening it to just increase the size again? Or widening it in order to put like a pier or something here? Because, yeah, I just don't know what to do with these angles I've been left with. I feel like with that, I could maybe pave something towards here. Yeah. Well, screw it. Let's... Thoughts. What do I want to do? I don't worry about is step one. And honestly, I'm going to start marking some for the path and see how I feel about it. Alright. You know. So, okay, if the path starts there, having a curving path go sort of round here seems to make sense. People have clearly been doing stuff down there, so I guess I don't want to intervene too much. Again, I know people aren't on very much, but still, I want to respect. the stuff other people have built. Because what's the point of having had people on the server so much if not to keep their stuff around? Right. I say cutting down a tree. How many people have like been on the server? Like ever? I think I can check that into Decima code. That's first couple things quite a lot. Let's do that, do that, do this. Did my Discord's closed, I can't be able to get it up. Probably gonna be like 20 something, I imagine. How big is it? Like 8. Right. The answer is not very. Once again. But I don't really want it to be like a forced go through, right? So I don't think putting that here is a good idea. Hello, how's you? We might just like a nice nature trail, but like I don't see the point. I don't know. Mic is on, right? Yes, yes it is. Leave that to more thinking. As neat as not worrying too much about space constraints. I'm still slightly worrying about space constraints around this side. I guess I don't really want to do it this side so much. But I'm thinking this is a better option. Like, don't get me wrong, it doesn't make too much sense if it's an abandoned tower. And to have a better business model doesn't make any sense. I just wanted to mess around with trying to terraform on the fly. That building back can just be purged at any point because I hate it. Which is nice of this area is it might be time to start moving stuff. I could do it as like a tomb. Like a tomb, so it would be inside rather than, well, underground rather than outside. Which could be a cool way of doing it, and tombs are cool. Right. So it could be a... And it probably becomes space as well still. Right, because this path's still... for most sense, and if I just go, like, directly in, then it's a problem. What on earth is this block? Just block of dirt. Okay, cool. The big room's here, so... yeah, I can go into here. Right. Yee, how are you? I asked and you didn't respond, which makes me sad. What? Oh, I never got round to making the things for those, did I? It's actually because I was lacking in stuff, but I should remember to finish at some point. Honestly, tearing this down could be a great start to whatever I want it to be, but this has something very practical in it. But I've turned it off forever, and I don't really see much of a need for it anymore. Right? So it could be super worth it to destroy this, essentially. I don't know. I need to do some thinking and finding enough spots. I really should have just used free cam. Oh well. I want to just commit and go forward. I mean, there's stuff there. But yeah, there's no like good open space around. I'll just go onto the map. Because the base is here and it's chunked all of that. Because this is all coastal, but like there's so much cliff here that we don't have too much space. All of this area wants to be done. This is fine. I don't really want to remove the starter base. The answer might be an ungodly amount of terraforming, but I don't want to do it. The short answer. Like this area is more flat, but then there's another building there we don't touch. Could do it down here, but I would need a proper pathway to get there, which doesn't exist. Nor would it make much sense. Maybe it's worth properly extending the pathway, but then like this way goes to nothing. I mean, it can't go into the cliff because the big building's there, right? It would have to be here, and then the pathing doesn't work. I don't know. Goes cliff. Cliff wins most of this. Right. Actually, which is never a good sign. If I focus, it should just go back to normal, right? After a bit, I'm not hydrating it. If I could just crank it ahead from there. It'll make it go back to that. This is one of the weirder ways I've done something ever. I see. Yep, wonderful. It's like, yeah, if I could make the tomb inside the base. But if I were to just sort of... No, because I still need to go up here enough for this to be like an area, right? And we need to fix that because it's vile. But I might just do that now. That's a task that needs doing. And no, I'm going to have to mess around with the lighting, right? No, because that... Oh, I see. Gee, I don't really want more than like 3 block drop. Right, this, that. Ow. Thing is going to be... Right, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Yep, this is gonna be fun. Moss would help over there. Oh, grass. Grabs the dike, but stuff, yeah. Yep. Torches. Let's not make a mob farm. It does not look good. It does not look good at all. Probably because this is a crappy crash job. This just looks bad. Right, I mean, it doesn't. It still looks really. Yeah, that doesn't look as terrible, but it still looks bad. Still looks really bad. I'm gonna ignore that problem. I'm gonna boop, and I'm gonna boop, and get ready for an adventure. So I think that's enough. I'm trying to be okay at building. I don't do stuff from improv. Not a thing I do in this game. I haven't actually gone into like a creative world and just bloopity blooped because I don't really have time. Too much. No, I'm gonna hit a button. Hopefully that isn't too loud. Hello gamers. I really can't bother with you guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna buy as many as I can. Let me know if it picks up on the mic and it gets annoying. Thank you, Goober. Terrible joke, chat. Why can Steve talk to Alex? Because he was blocked. You're welcome. Let's terrain. Return to me. Oak leaves. 6 spruce logs, which I have for reasons. I haven't used it in ages, why don't I just do. Oak leaves, oak. Yoink. Wait, I'm in the spruce box. Why am I getting oak from the spruce store? What's that? I don't know. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna keep the 30 on that. Yeah, so just the andesite, I think. Why is there an enderman? Where's the word enderman? Useful. I don't like how long rockets are running. I might end up rocking Missy's rocket shooting thing. I'm gonna turn on the light real quick. Give me a second. Boop. Oh wait, I was muted. I thought I wasn't unmuted the entire time. That would have been annoying. You know? Yeah. Bloop, bloop. Let's go annoy Blue. That is tradition for Minecraft Monday. No. Me. Okay, actually, yeah, let's get rid of that. Boop, boop, boop. I believe. Get rid of you. Take out you. Okay, let's go. I like the launcher, could be cool. Oh well. Whee! I probably, by default, should have that off. I need them on now. I'm gonna go try and find Blue. I assume Blue's doing blue ones. Stream sniping time. Chat, don't stream snipe. But I'm stream sniping. So fish. Oh no, blues. At the base. What? Yeah. Oh, crouching. I see.
Right. Give me these. the fuck?
Hello.
I think I just had a heart attack. Hello.
You know, I said I didn't have
What
anything
the
yet.
fuck attacked me? Oh shit, you found something.
Yeah, I decided this one
Woodland
legitimately earlier, but I
Mansion.
figured I could also use some time building. We can't just do shenanigans on a Minecraft Monday.
We have to, of course, do some
But there do
funny
need to be
stuff.
some amount of shenanigans, otherwise we have multiple people on. So, that's a
Exactly.
map. I have the same map. I am great at following maps, I say with as much sarcasm as I can muster. See you there.
Okay. Whee!
This is a map that is like this, and that means I'm going this way. So it would want me to... So that side is my left. So I want to be... You know, I'm just going to go in one direction until... I'm an idiot. No, I'm not an idiot. I just have the things on. Of course it don't. Just no. Wait. Give me a second. I can't follow maps, I've realised. Again. Now I can, because that means I am... Yes, this means I am too far north and too far east. So I want to travel southwest. So I was mostly correct. I'm so smart. Smart as duck in the land. Oh, a village. Hands off keyboard, we glide. I'm up a blue. Why is that green now? Why is that green? What? Wait, what? Now I need to go west. I think. Well, what's the green thing? Is that home? Is the green thing home? I'm confused. Chat, what's the green mean? Yeah, I don't know what green means. What is green? Why is there two dots? Is the other one ish? Of a blue variety? Why is this bluish blue? Frogs are green. I guess blue isn't a frog. But a river dragon. Okay, getting closer. This is far away. Where's that far? Oh. Let's go. I found colour. Oh, there's a grove here. That's cool. Guess we can do some freakage. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, You're missing something. That's very bad. Oh, we really did go a distance. I'm forgetting my keybinds. No, obviously not that one. Okay, L. Oh god. Ah. Okay, I found it. Good. And so, probably spelled correctly. Oh, that shaders. Woo, thank you. Hydration. And not exactly helpful. Laughing? Where's I might go back and grab it. Well, long road. Ah, ad's gonna start in a sec. At least in theory, they should. Ads aren't real. They can't hurt you. I'm going back for my ender chest unless you have one on you.
I don't have one.
I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be back in a second. Second's a bit of a lie. What are you doing, Electra? Scream. Yangi. Etc. Whee! That was entirely unnecessary, but I wanted to do it. Okay. Yeah, this. Check something. Flight. Taxi flight. Okay. Wait, no, I should just, yeah. Okay. Pretty sure. Oh well. There's old man. Ah. Should have thought about that existing. Right, my things are over. I'm so cool. You're welcome. Give me a basket, my friends. Boop, boop. Boop. Chippa 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 chip. That's not too bad. It's not like a full game of bugs. Nice having a rocket supply. Yay, we're over the clouds. And now we're just facing this direction. Actually, I checked the thing while I have the best. Right. Okay, yeah, no, it's been fine this entire time, I'm doing. Good lord. This is quite cool. I don't remember how much I fly miles. Hey, we've got like a neat section. Doesn't mean we can be a lot more efficient on our way back. You know? Also naturally found a grove, which is cool. Considering I was slightly cheating the last one. Whee! I'm gonna have to use a few more rockets, aren't I? Yep. Whee! Yeah, Chuck. Yep, we're back. Wings, I need you to live. Live, wings, live. No. Yeah. Ah! Wee! Hello, hello. Ah.
I'm down here.
Ah.
Jump down.
Hello. Wee!
What's
Young.
up?
I feel like nighttime's a bad time to do this. Oop.
I forgot the bed.
Do we want to make a little base of operations, or do we just want to full send it?
I'll set my spawn there. I think this is fine now.
Oop. I'm gonna put like shears, flint and steel. That.
I emptied a sugar to bring with me, and then I didn't bring it with me.
No, hold up, I got a spare.
I don't really need to put anything in there for now, but it was in case I need inside. So, you wanna go?
May as well. That's what we're here for.
Hell yeah!
Away.
There's flowers here.
Oh, actually, I highly doubt I will fly away. That feels slightly cowardly. I don't actually know what I want in my help after this, which is weird. You know, I don't think I'm gonna need a shovel. I think a shovel's.
You know, you can combine your chest plate with your elytra, right?
Yeah, but I don't like doing it. It feels a bit
Fair
cheaty
enough.
to me.
I had someone angry in my chat. He was like, "You're cheating because you have a plugin that allows this." And I was like, "Okay, well, don't like it, leave."
Yeah. Some feel a bit judgy, but.
What is your reach, my man? Damn.
Also, we should probably move the server to like Europe, because I think it's America currently, right?
I'm not sure actually. Steve. On Steve.
The poisson.
E.
Hey, we found idiots. Hello, idiots. Oh, there's some bad guys as well. That's the idiots. Ah, he died. No, don't let the idiots out. They deserve to do that. I'm not queuing. No, the idiot's free.
To be free.
I don't like allies. They're painful to work with.
I love LA.
I mean, I'm glad they won that mob vote.
Give them items.
I'm glad I won that mob vote, but like, they irritate me, their implementation. I guess it's more
As
just...
long as you don't give them...
Yeah, it's more...
I do want one to follow me.
I probably actually should have taken shares, because there's all these weird wool rooms. You know?
Taking them with me. I'm taking all of them.
To be fair, they're
Don't
not
have one
bad
yet.
at following
There you go.
it when you give them stuff. But they almost follow better when you give them stuff and you lead them.
Did I miss anyone?
I don't...
You have an item.
I think maybe that guy flying up there, but
Hello, buddy.
do you want a group for this?
There you go. Look at him. We can. I think he probably made one too. Oh, there you
I
go.
was doing it, I was like, wait, no, you definitely made one.
Alright, I think they all have some.
Oh, this is a dead end. So, although I know you can break through the walls, but apparently nothing there.
My army.
To be fair, I guess they do regenerate very quickly, so they are a good bullet sponge, I suppose. Well, arrow sponge. Oh, they're all trying to pathfind to you, they're just under the floor.
It's okay.
Chop,
There we
man.
go. Steve,
Goodbye, chop, man.
le poisson Steve. Il est orange.
Hey, bookshelves.
Et des gens. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, I didn't even think about that.
Actually, we probably go... It might be worth you going to the stronghold, actually, because, like, that normally has at least one of those big bookshelf rooms, right?
I think with these I have mostly enough. What the fuck? I just saw a creeper go through the fucking floor.
Yeah, I don't know why we have all of these plugins, I'm gonna be honest.
The plugin where the monsters come through the floor kind of bothers me, because it's like sometimes you just get jump scared by a random creeper.
I do think
What is
that's
these stairs?
the point, but, like, it's really jank when you have a one block thingamajig. Oh, resin clumps, a diamond hoe, name tag, disc 13, gunpowder, string, melon seeds.
Many bookshelves. Oh my
You know,
god.
I forgot. The rule is break chests, and thus you loot them all, and you know, you've looted that chest. The problem is inventory management, because it's Minecraft, and inventory management is my passion. This is a big unlit room. You know, I'm not going to bother lighting up this whole place. I've decided.
Yeah, I have more than enough bookshelves now. Holy shit. Holy macaroni. Yeah, I have 30 bookshelves.
Scary hands, man. Scary magic hands, man. I got him.
Invoker man.
Oh. Ah, owie, owie, owie.
Oh, he dropped
Owie.
his bow. What's on your bow? Just borrow one. Not interesting. There's a chicken.
Yep. Owie. Go away, Vex. Oh god. Oh no, I might be dead. Ah. Okay, that's a dead end. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Oh no, there's only one of them. Yep, I live just about.
There's Vexes after me too.
Yeah, I got a magic hands man. But magic hands man scary. Oh, that's Vex. Oh god. Ah, yeah.
I heard that. What? Bookshelves galore. I'm taking all of these.
Well, I'm glad I brought a few sets of backup gear for when that inevitably happened. And these guys pack a punch. Ow. Just half. Yeah, it's like a quarter of your health gone in one smack.
Yeah, they are very strong.
I really need to netherite my chest plate. Which means I probably should do a netherite grind stream again. Which is more than painful, but it is the price we pay for stuff. Where's the bundle inside my bundle? Boop, boop, boop. 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 Boopity boop. I think that's enough boopities for one moment.
Okay, I have 1, 2, 3 stacks of bookshelves.
That's neat. What do my axe? Oh no, I have it legitimately in my health bar. I am a bit of a dingus.
I'll just make sure I'll never need bookshelves again in this server.
Yeah.
I'm taking all of them.
It's better to have more than you need than vice versa, right?
Exactly.
Oh, I do have a totem, which is slightly ironic considering I got murderized. But it's fine, I'm back. That's how dying works, right?
Bro is back.
I still see a lot of scary guys on the mini-map, so...
Yeah, but I don't know where they are.
Are they in the walls? Is this the fabled secret rooms? Is there a way up? I'm gonna cheaty cam. No? Where are they? What?
Yeah, there isn't no way
yeah,
up.
there are, like... I am... Okay, you know, they are down, but, like, where? Where are they? What?
Well, there is some here.
Here is relative.
Like, I just completely jumped down again. They respawn, I guess.
I mean, it makes sense. This is, like, the house. Alright. What?
Oh, there's...
Yeah, it's pretty
But that's just the bottom.
Oh, an emerald. Yum. Tasty, tasty emeralds. Ah. No elytra, for obvious reasons.
I think this is pretty much it. I don't think there's, like, that much loot.
Kind of slightly disappointing, but it's cool. Right, I got a totem, I can't be too mad. Nah. I don't know why I'm doing all today. There's an entire horde of zombies down there. Including a child. What? That zombie came out of a
not
wall.
the child.
Like, where'd you come from, zomboid? Yeah, sweeping out. When are you doing something?
Oh shit.
Where did these two baby zombies come from? What? Why are there so many zombies in there? Why can't I hit them? What's going on with my frames? You okay?
There was suddenly a bro behind me.
Boop. And boop, I guess. Oh, hello. Yeah.
Hello. Do you think there's something inside of this guy?
Oh, well, I'm going to find out. Unfortunately, I don't have shears on me, so...
I do. Okay, well there isn't, so...
Yeah. I hear a Vex, which isn't... Ah, there's a Vex. Where'd you come from, little guy? God, fighting a Vex with... Well, 150 ping is... something.
Oh, this is outside.
Oh, there's a big wool pile. Oh, yeah! No achievement. Oop.
He gave me Ron Flash. What a go.
Yippee, rotten flesh. You can trade it to a cleric. Well, 32 of them. There's a big pile of coloured wool in here. Yeah. Growing mushrooms in here. I've just provided light to make the mushrooms not grow. Where's Goober? Goober
There's
and
just
Goober.
more wool.
Whee! That's the jail. Curious. Oh well. This was a slightly anticlimactic adventure.
It's fine.
Although I died, so how anticlimactic was it?
Where's all the allays?
Here they come.
Oh. Okay. Any more boys upstairs?
You know, I got a diamond hoe and a totem of undying out of it, so I can't be that. Whoop.
I got allays out of it, I guess. 500,000 of them to be exact.
Something else should... Oh, yeah, that's the bundle. Should be in there, but the bundle's filled. It's still wild you can put bundles inside of bundles. Not that it gives you, like, infinite storage, but still. Well, now it's the long road home. I really should have brought obsidian to make a nether trap.
No.
I don't think I have obsidian in my ender chest first, so...
Let's see, where is my house? Oh
Just leave this
jeez,
way.
everyone is here. Oh, that's a shear.
I'm gonna have to fix my light turrets. I'm very unhappy. If I can take off from water. Let me fly away. Goodbye. I say we're in. There's also a grove over here if you want to see what creaking does on hard. If there's any, there's oh, there is a creaking. Hi, creaking.
I think I do not wish to die.
I want to see how much damage it does. It doesn't do all that much actually.
Where's the allays? Can
Yeah,
I
the
even
creakings
fly?
don't hit very hard. Even without chest plate. Although I guess it's maxed out otherwise. Yeah, they do not
He's
hit very
killing my allays.
I probably should have slept before going on this adventure. Ow. Oh. Whee.
They're still following me, right? Yes, they are.
I could not tell you.
Okay, I don't think I can fly, because I think if I fly, I will lose all of them.
At least you can't fly properly. So enjoyed the like 4,000 block track.
Thank you. I think I already lost a lot of them, so it is what it is.
I do have LAs if you just want to dupe them. That not recover these ones. But you're now invested in those ones, so...
I am very invested in these little creatures. I would appreciate it if you could sleep though, because I don't have a bed and there's skeletons
sure, give me a
shooting at
second.
my
Let
allays.
me dive. And hopefully not spat myself on the floor. Long. Yep. There you go.
Thank you.
When does the server, like, month expire? Because we need to remind them to actually get, you know, the server file before then.
It was 2 months, I think, someone paid for, so I think we should be good for a little bit.
So the only issue last time was that they couldn't get access to the world without paying for another map.
Well, I think they should have a way to keep that in check. And then they should just tell us a week beforehand, hey, we're gonna download the world now. So if you are going to play on it, let us know and we'll like re-download it again or something. But everything you do from now on, if you mention it to us, you're just gonna lose that progress.
Forced break from Minecraft.
I was thinking of making like a modded thing anyways. Like a Pixelmon Stardew Minecraft mod.
Ooh.
Because I found one that seems pretty promising.
Pixelmon or the not Pixelmon, Cobblemon thing?
No, it's Cobblemon, I think. That would be like pretty fun, I think.
Yeah, I think there was, at least previously, apparently, a Cobblemon or Pixelmon server. Don't know which.
But yeah, there's like some other people that like would want to play.
Yeah, some people
So
would.
I was like, you know what?
People are
Why
more
not?
interested in modded, which always annoys me.
LA friends. Oh, there they are.
How do we do this?
And then this time, like, what my idea is, right? Instead of everyone builds a different, like everywhere else, right? People work on like towns together, so we get like groups of people, right? Groups of streamers that like build areas together.
I do think one of the good things about the server is mostly everyone's been together when people are on. Everyone's sort of mostly been around the spawny area.
Yeah, I was
Just
more
because-
thinking everyone gets like a team. So for instance, there's people who will have to like build the ice gym town. And then there's people who have to build in a desert with fire types or ground types, like that stuff, right?
Deserts normally, because Pokemon sound effect is rock, ground, steel are immune, and rock types get a 1.5 special defense bonus, I think. For rock
What?
type, they suck, but
It's Pokemon lore,
Yeah.
Pokemon logic. But yeah, it's just like a group of people, just like a group of streamers get assigned like one gym type, and they have to build a town around it, and then they work together and choose their gym leader, of course. And then you have like the, or to be fair, like everyone can be like a gym leader, it just depends who's online from that town. I don't know, something like this.
I'm gonna get a list of Minecraft biomes and then see what works for what. Because now you've got me thinking, and that's never a good sign.
Right? Well, the icy peaks and like ice mountain biome could definitely be like
I'm gonna skip
ice Pokemon.
the water ones because the ocean biomes, so take
Exactly.
a guess where you would be. I suppose there's the frozen oceans, but like at the same time,
We can make like a volcano, right? And then they have to build like their fire village around the volcano.
mushroom fields is a funny thing, but good luck finding one. Well, for mushroom fields is the funny fairy
Mushroom
type.
would be fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or grass or poison, potentially.
Too fairy. I think grass poison, poison. The dark for oak, the dark oak, that works as well. But that also works for fairy. I don't know. We'll just see.
Yeah, and also terraforming go we. Now, let's just force the dark people to have to live into deep dark and just deal with all of that.
Okay, or in the end, though.
No,
Just
and
throw them
clearly
in the
psychic
end, like, good
types.
luck with the Ender Dragon.
Right? Maybe for the
Yeah,
fairy
I
type
mean,
trainers in the end so they can deal with the Ender Dragon.
Real, though, it's just funny as freak. We can also, then in that case, right, with that logic, we can put the fire type people in the nether, just have fun there. Good luck in the nether, everyone.
Oh no, don't banish the ghost type trainers to Soul Sand Valleys. That'd be mean. I don't want to go to Soul Sand Valleys. Nether is Neverway, Soul Sand, Crimson Forest, Warped Forest.
Yeah.
Salt Delta.
I don't think we should put them in different dimensions. I think
mean,
that's
yeah. Funny.
we could. It would make things a little funny and interesting, I guess, but it would put people at a very big disadvantage.
Mm. It'll probably just depend actually on what mons spawn and which biomes in the mod pack, right? Because there's not too much point in sending someone to a biome in which they don't have any of her type mon spawn.
Yeah. That's why I just say, like, keep them in the overworld and we'll figure something out.
Surely there must be funny spawns in the other dimensions, right? Like, if you go to the end, surely you've got to see Giratina, right? That's how it works.
It depends on the mod pack, though. I'm not sure. Like, there should be, like, special areas that legendaries can spawn.
Mm.
I mean, in Pixelmon, you had it that, like, for instance, Articuno would only spawn in one specific mountain biome. Man, this makes me want to play Minecraft Pokemon, like, really, really, really badly right now. I want to just set this up already and do this. Especially since, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit bored with the server.
I mean, it's like, yeah, there's just not too many people online, which makes it a bit harder to keep going. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's emphasis for Minecraft, but at the same time, with people basically just being gone for the most part, well, it's nice to have other people's stuff around and be theoretically basing with someone. It makes me not want to touch anything. Which limits...
I mean, you still can if he's telling you, like, if you just send him a message, be like, hey, can I build some stuff? And he says, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like...
Just do that, you know?
It's more about... I just don't want to touch stuff for the sake of not touching stuff. Really. Which is kind of silly.
I mean, you had the whole, like, Japan area you two are gonna build, right? Maybe you can start on that?
I don't know. That was never part of my thing. I just mined it out because I wanted to save on gunpowder.
Fair enough.
Also, don't tell your allies I'm using the torture chamber right now because my wings really needed repairing.
I'm good, thankfully. My elytra almost broke.
Yeah,
like
that's why I'm here.
2 streams ago. I didn't know this, so it was a little stressful.
If I have mending on my shield for some reason. It's because it's a silly duck shield, so of course if I'm mending on them and I'm breaking on it.
But who would we even group with what? Alright, of course we like kind of have to make like a poll of if anyone has like a preferred type that they would want to make their gym and everything. Right, the area they want to be in.
Well, that sort of thing feels like relatively mid-game, right? Because there's not really... Well, I guess it is funny to have people just objectively set out with basically nothing. And I don't know how starters work in Pixelmon or Cobblemon. I think
you
in
can just
Pixelmon
choose
they let
all
you pick
out.
up any other generation starters. But
Yeah.
I don't know if that includes Pikachu and Eevee.
I'm not sure if it does.
You know, but there's been some types, you know, you have a pretty easy time. like, if you want to be fighting type, you have a wild selection to pick from. But if you want to do like bug or electric, you're boxing your starter.
Yeah, but you can always just box your starter. That's completely fine.
I know, but it's sad. Never want to box your starter.
I've done it sometimes, right? In some playthroughs, some Nuzlocke where I did a Nuzlocke. Well, I never really done an official Nuzlocke. I just started one. But I did one where I only could use shiny, so I ditched my starter and just got myself like a shiny Pokemon.
I mean, I feel like the generation to do that in is Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So, I mean, not generation game, because you can see if it's shiny in the menu, I think.
No, yeah, so basically I didn't do that because what I did essentially is I just played on my Switch the game that I had, which was Scarlet and Violet.
Oh god, you shiny luck Scarlet and Violet. I mean, I Nuzlocke. Wait, no. What's I haven't played Scarlet and Violet at the moment. Largely because I don't want to support that game because boy was that game glitchy, and it's like, no, I'm not buying this. I know that will do nothing to stop the behemoth as the Pokemon franchise from making ungodly amounts of money. But that was not a finished game on release. I don't even think they've gone back and fixed the game. But it was quite funny looking at how incredibly destroyed that game was at the beginning.
I mean, controversial opinion, it wasn't that bad.
True. I assume the stuff it filtered through was like
Can
cherry picked, the very worst. How bad can a game be if it brought us Iron Boulder?
The thing is, right, if you have a view page, for instance, you're looking at the Pokemon updates on Twitter or on TikTok. Let's just say TikTok because it's easier. And you have interacted with the videos that showed that there were bugs in the game. The videos that are going to be recommended to you is videos about more bugs in the game. Therefore, you only see the bad parts about the game. You're like, oh, this game must suck because there's so many bugs. When you actually play it, like, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't worse than Pokemon Arceus when it came to the bugs in the game and the bad graphics. I actually think they did a pretty decent job, and I really enjoyed the game. The storyline was really good. They had really good, well-rounded characters as well, right? There's, for instance, they made Arwen, I think his name is. As a guy who has a lot of like character build, so they have good story writing for the character as well. And sure, it's a kids game. It's directed at kids. It's always been like that, so it's piss easy, right? But you can make it harder yourself by just setting limitations for you. If that's like, if you want to play a hard game, make it hard for yourself, right? Don't bitch at the game because it's made for kids. And you're like, oh, it's a boring kids game. It's gonna be a boring kids game because it's made for kids. Oh, I still have your shulker box.
It's fine, I have plenty.
Okay. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think Pokemon is getting a lot more hate than it should.
And it's probably just easy to hate on because it's such a big franchise. I think it's the most profitable franchise in existence. So...
Probably.
You can't... There's no real excuses to hold back. Right? Don't get me wrong, I love Pokemon.
I mean, yes and no. I really like Pokemon. I've always enjoyed it. I'm one of the very few people that really liked Sword and Shield's what it was called. A lot of people hated Sword and Shield, and I just never really got that. I really enjoyed Sword and Shield.
To be fair, I also wasn't planning on buying Sword and Shield, but then my brother bought Sword, and I was like, screw it, I'll play it because you bought it. And I had a good time with it, honestly. Was it hard? No. Did I Nuzlocke it? Yeah, I did, because I felt, you know, it's going to be an easy game otherwise. It was still an easy game, don't get me wrong. But, you know what? I lost a couple ones, and I had a decent time with it. Still can't really complain, you know. Yeah, something Switch 2, pricing, etc, etc. Can't wait for next Pokemon game to be on that. Okay, so... Oh, never mind, they're all just flying around the island. I was like, where the fuck did all the Olays go? Because suddenly I only have 3. Okay, there they are. Yeah, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I have many creatures now.
All the little goobers.
Hello,
have a
goofy
swarm.
goobers, goofy guys. And they can just fly around freely as well if they want to. I'm gonna make them a little house at some point, but right now it is what it is.
Well, it feels like at the same time, you know, the
Steve
old
did.
Pokemon games, if you want to be a nostalgic creature, you know, they haven't gone anywhere, right? And if anything, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, the Pokemon Company hates when you emulate, but like, they really aren't going to stop you at the same time.
I mean, it depends. If you stream it and they find your stream, like, they can sue.
Can they? Don't know. If they could sue people for
I'm
playing,
not sure.
I highly doubt it, because there's so much of it out there that if it was legally questionable, they probably would have done something about it by now. And also, it's free advertisement, so
Yeah.
they probably, like, in the same way that games have copyrighted music, but game studios don't shut down anyone playing their games because they understand that it's good for them.
I mean, the fact that if you want to play a hard gold soul silver, right, and you want to get a copy in real life, you have to pay like 100 something euro because it's worth so much now. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. You're telling me to do that for the game that has Chikorita as a starter?
Oh my god. Man, the new starters, have you seen it? I'm not sure if you have seen the new Pokemon game leaks or the
There's been
trailer.
leaks
And
for
if
the
you
next
want
Pokemon
to.
game?
Well, there's been trailer out and they've shown the starters.
I mean, I didn't even know to announce the. I mean, I know AZ has.
AZ. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's the Johto starters minus. But there's Tepig there
Yeah,
as a
it's
bonus, now featuring Tepig.
Chikorita, Tepig, and then it was Totodile, right?
Yeah.
So Totodile is genuinely the only good starter in that whole list, because Tepig is fucking shit. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. Tepig is the worst starter ever made. And Chikorita, sorry, it doesn't look like a starter. I don't like it.
I do not like Tepig's design, and like Ember, you know, it was like, hey, do you like firefighting types? Part 3, right? I just
I fucking hate Embo.
I do not like Ember at all. It's objectively the best starter for playing that run if you want to do well, but you know,
No,
you've seen
absolutely not.
You've seen my videos. I've picked Snivy twice in a row, so evidently I don't care about picking the, you know, most competitive, most useful starter.
No, I think it's the most useless starter because it's an eyesore to me and I hate it, and his stats aren't even all that. Genuinely, the best starter from that whole generation is Oshawott. It just is, because late game, that guy fucking shreds.
I mean, the thing with evaluating your starter choice is early on matters a lot more, because as the game goes on, you get more options, and fire types are just always annoying to get. No, don't get me wrong. My favourite one of those starters is also Oshawott. I like Oshawott's adorable. He's a little guy. He's a little goober. And I really don't like Ember, but like...
So good.
Laura's scary, and...
What is scary?
Lenora, normal type gym, second gym. That Watchog. That Watchog is a creature, is a demon.
Oh, the retaliation fucking shit.
And,
oh
and
my
it's
god.
hypnosis,
I know exactly
and
what you're talking about.
and then there's an attempt. It starts to intimidate her deer, and that's just not a fun gym to have to go into without. And don't get me wrong, if you're not nuzlocking, it's fine. And if you are nuzlocking, you can guarantee, if you catch Ordino earlier, you can guarantee Sork or Throw. So if you like Muppets, I guess you have a good time. But you could also just have a pig night and win. And who's after that? Who's Gym 3? It's not Bug, is it? Is Bug Gym 3? It could be Bug.
I'm not sure the...
And that's Bug type, so guess who wins again?
It starts with the twins, right? The triplets.
Cherry... Not Cherry. Chili, Cress, and... How am I forgetting the one that was in the anime? Chili's the fire type, Cress is the water type, and then there's the grass type guy, who's in the anime, but I cannot remember his name. Whatever, there's that one as well. Yeah, Venet's Lenora. Yeah, no, Venet is Bug. After Bug's Elise? or Elisa, or Vault Switch, Amolga,
Driftvale is number 5, right?
Driftvale. Then it's Clay, isn't it? Then it's Skylar. Then it's the Ice type, and then it's Drayden? Slash Iris? I think.
I'm not sure.
I think that's the order. But yeah, your starter has a bad matchup all the time. That's where to give you the monkey. Massive Pig Knight dub. Massive Pig Knight dub. Yeah, the next gym's 2 Amolgas, so no one's having a good time there. But Oshawott unfortunately having the worst type there. Clay does 1 Scary Mon, and that's weak to fighting. But he's also not having a good time because it's Gym 5. And, like, at this point it doesn't really matter, but it's just nice having a fire type because there's so many grass types. And actually, there's not too many good opportunities to get a water type, to be fair. Which is weird for a Pokemon game. I mean, there's like... But, like, Ducklet's a guaranteed encounter when you get there. There's obviously Simipour, Pampor. Which Tepig is the best starter? It's Tepig. Yes, I know. But we hate Tepig in this house. And Blue also hates Tepig. So we are yapping about
I don't like Tepig at all.
Yeah, we really don't like Tepig. And for Legends AZ, you've got a really poor starter roster. You have Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. Who I don't even like that much, but is the best of the 3, in my mind.
Yeah, my chat, Kevin says Tepig sucks.
Yeah, we are Tepig haters in this house.
I have never met anyone who likes Tepig, I'm going to be straight
My
up.
brother picked Tepig. My love, why'd you like Emboar well enough? Don't tell me you'd be an Emboar picker. Do not tell me this. You do hate Feraligatr. Okay, so are you going to enjoy yourself a Meganium? But from the future.
Meganium is not.
Meganium is so bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. Superior is also so bad. Oh no. Wait, is that you're an Emboar supporter or you would pick Meganium in ZA?
The starter lineup from ZA sucks. Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Kev. That's what we were talking about. We fucking hate it.
There's probably going to be
different...
I
genuinely don't think I'm going to get that game purely because of the starter
There's going to be different
and because it's in France.
I mean, yeah. Mandatory Europeans hate the French.
I don't really like or dislike Totodile, right? I don't really have any beef with him, but it's not my choice. So yeah, I don't know. What I've seen about ZA as well, the way that they are like doing the game, I've seen a lot of hate surrounding it. I'm also I'm angry at them. I'm angry because basically they have hinted at a Dutch Pokemon game, right? That's in the Netherlands, the region, because every region is based on a country. Mm-hmm. They've hinted at this so much the past couple years, right before they announced ZA. Like the Pokemon like museum event in the Netherlands that they had. There's multiple hints in the Pokemon games that they recently released, like a lot of Vincent van Gogh paintings, a lot of Rembrandt paintings too that they've added. There's been a maps of one of the provinces in counties, is what you call it, I think, in the Netherlands, right? There's multiple maps of them. Like, so many hints, like the sunflowers in the windmill in Scarlet and Violet. Come on, give me my Dutch region. I want this.
Listen, you might
then they release France again.
You might get Gallard, though. Like, we got the worst region. I know you're defending Sword and Shield earlier, but we got the worst.
I love Galar though. Galar is great.
Do you know what? I have to say,
I don't know.
The fairy type city town thing is so beautiful in that game.
Right? It's so good.
Looks so
I
good.
really like it.
Yes, I know it's a corridor simulator, my love.
Whack.
I played the game, but still.
You agree with Quack? I don't know. I like Sword and Shield.
I enjoyed the games. It just yeah.
It's just kind of poopy that instead of just making a region for the Netherlands, they did France again. Why again? Like, it's not even like it was supposed to be an Arceus type game as well. but it's instead of being slightly more forward into the future, they just have it in modern times or even futuristic. Because what I saw, there were like a lot of like billboard neon floating commercial things, right? Like the futuristic things that you always see in movies. So it might even be futuristic instead of just continuing on from Pokemon Arceus, and instead of like making it like an a little bit more into the future, right? Where the first like towns with actual Pokemon use started coming. No, they just were like, yeah, no, we're not doing that, by the way. Fuck this old style of Pokemon, and we're just making a normal Pokemon game but advertising it as Arceus.
I mean, we'll have to wait for the whole thing, but it does. Looks like Legends. Wait, what do you mean every move you'd want is you can get before the first gym in Galar? I don't remember that being a thing. Then again, my memory not so good, and it's been a long time since I played those games.
I don't know. I really like in Sword and Shield the Dynamax too, though. Like, you guys got good effect. Imagine the crystallization thing is in your region. That's you. That's the thing about Scarlet and Violet that I didn't like. The crystallization stuff is so cringe. It's.
Oh, Terra.
Oh, Terra? Fuck me. Thank you, Happy, for the jump scare.
I hate the fact that you've inspired me to add a jump scare to my things. I mean, I also think Terra's cooler than Dynamax. I really didn't like Dynamax. It was kind of silly.
I think why I like Dynamax so much is because the music around it, like the Dynamax gym music.
Oh
is
yeah,
so
no, I get that, right? The music for and the whole very British stadium chanty for Gallo.
Right?
That was good. That was good. I hate to, as much as we hate on Sword and Shield apparently, or at least I do. There were good things about Gallo, right? I'm not gonna be like, oh no, everything's dreadful. Back in my day, you know, Steel resisted every single type and we liked it. And Dragon was busted because, you know, I started with Platinum.
Are you being called?
And Fuss. Oh no, that's my 10 o'clock alarm, which I just have to tell me to take the medication. So I don't forget.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, I never played any
I
of the
don't want to
Switch
be
DLCs. Sorry, go on.
What, sorry? Oh, I said I don't want to be a bummer, but I think I'm going to end stream because I need to go and wake up tomorrow very early because I have my first driver's lesson.
Oh, good luck.
And I am currently already, yeah, thank you. I'm already pissing myself right now. I'm like really scared.
Fine.
So I don't think I'm going to be falling asleep anytime soon. So
Driving's fine.
I want to watch some One Piece to calm myself down.
Oh no, you're gonna watch the entirety of One Piece to calm you down.
I'm at episode 600 almost, so
Of?
I'm getting there. I'm getting to the end.
How many episodes are there of One Piece?
I think like 1200, so I think I'm halfway.
Hey.
It's so good. I love One Piece.
I know it's good, but like I have a bad thing. I will binge watch everything. My mouth says good luck, and they can emphasize because they can't drive.
I think I'll be fine because I'm driving an automatic car because my leg I can't press the clutch, so I don't have to drive in a car that has like gears and everything. I just have an automatic car.
Yeah, gears take a while to get used to, and I still bugger up hills.
It's not that I need to get used to.
Yeah.
It's the clutch that you have to press. I have a very bad leg injury that I got surgery for that failed, so I can't press it. It hurts.
Okay.
I can walk, by the way. Like I'm completely fine. I can walk. I'm all good. It's just that things like that it's a little bit too dangerous for me to like put me in the car like that. So
I was more saying
automatic car it is.
Missing out on manuals.
Yeah, the only issue is, for instance, like imagine my car breaks and I need to get to work. I can't just like borrow my little brother's or my mom's car because they both drive a manual. But if that is the worst of it, right? In like 5 years, everyone's driving an automatic car anyways, because that's just the way it seems to be going right now.
Yeah, so like, you know, unless you want to become a professional sport drivey person, it's fine for the most part.
I don't think I want to. I'm already scared to be in the passenger seat. I think I'm good.
Never know, Blue. F1.
I never know. Yeah. I become the next Max Verstappen. That's crazy. My ads are starting, so I'm going to try and quickly evade that by ending stream though. So
Okay,
I
have a
will
good
say
night.
bye-byes. Thank you, bye.
Bye. What do I want to do now on craft? So it could go a bit longer. But I just don't have much in mind, obviously. So I haven't really had time to draft up builds, so that's why I've been improving everything. Okay, that's all fun, I think. I'm doing that. Ah, now I remember what I was supposed to do. Okay, this. No, okay. Yeah. Okay, that didn't work. Oh. Okay, there is like a significant amount of space between. So why is... Probably for moving purposes. Right. That is a slab. I don't think things up again to slabs. But the problem is... On a block, you won't... I wouldn't be able to withdraw a zombie. Which means I'll have to do this all like super manually, and I could get to be a problem. Especially because you're here. Like, you're a problem. In the nicest possible way. Bonk. Bonk. I could make them go down. Let's see. Alright, I have items. Redstone shulker. Piston. Slime ball. Lever or lever, I don't know which. This might be a... What's it called? This might go terribly. Thank you. Hello, Iron Golem. What are you doing? That's what I thought. So, no Makata. I'll do this. Wait, why was I doing that? Yeah, why was I doing that? Right. I guess the point of that would be to have you go and have a go kabong, kabong, and hello, friendo. Yeah, the point would have a zombie down here who hit him and go boop boop, and then I could do whatever I want to with that zombie. Same time, why not do the opposite and just have a goober go up, smack, smack, and then go down? Because I'll be for reconverts, and like they generally can't be bothered. Add start in a second. Yeah. Once I done got him here, that's going to cause me problems. We're still on hard, right? Yeah. There's no reason we wouldn't be. But I just wanted to do play check. That's not great. That's... What's the situation over here? Interesting, it's different. That's not what I would have expected at all, actually. Why is it different? I don't know that. How would I guess the easiest way of doing this might just be manually, right? Because I don't bother with double converts. One conversion's enough. I should probably be in the other screen to check for bitrate, but I don't think bitrate's jumped off a cliff at any point. Nah, agile. I see. Brackets doesn't see. It's just dog, I don't mind just beating him with the animal permanently have on me. Sure, let's test that. Yeah, I can still access every single thing in there. When do we hit the critical mass of these? That's fine. Each time I get a bonus one. I am a dingaloid. Yum yum. Like you can see, I don't even run out of effort. Oop. We got the dirt, I suppose. Hi, Blue. How's you? How's you? Okay. Enjoy your one piece. But I don't know how much longer I will be going. I don't have a light command. I probably should get one. I should make sure that's going. Ah, thank you. It was a customized. I mean, I just found a customizable thingamajig on Etsy. A lot of people who do the 3D stuff is generally Vroid, because it's free, and then you can make it, and then you use VC Face to track. But 2D stuff, yeah, most people probably just buy pre-made ones that are customizable and then customize it. Because what's it called? A commission will run you a couple hundred, which is not the sort of money someone can drop on something like this without, you know, without having made basically that. Right? I mean, this is sort of taken over my hobby, disposable income. Yeah, I got the ducks. I should probably get more emotes into works, but you know what, I like having animated ducks, you know? Also, I'm technically setting up a Discord, which is also a pond, but you know what? We both have picked pond adjacent creatures to theme around. But that one's Quack's pond, because you've already claimed V pond. Indeed. I was tempted to just call it the second pond, or funnier than that, the third pond, and just leave it there. Yeah, we be ponding. Mandatory ponds are not particularly rare. I should probably... I have shears on me. Yeah, let's go to the mystical land of bees. Mystical bee land. I don't actually know how this works. 100%. I think this is what I need to do. Yeah. Okay, this also expends the honey? I'm gonna assume that expended the honey. But you get a lot of honey again. Well, like, frogs be chilling on the leaf pads. That's like the image. So they're probably two separate ponds, but like it's a pond over. Depends on the size of a pond, to be honest. Boop, boop. Okay, yeah, it's with just string to make candles. Although I had candles. Those ones are one of those control chambers. You know, I do have a lot of string. I always forget you can make wool from string. I probably could have done that. Oh well. Now comes the real question. The answer is not many. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then. Because, like, yeah, I can make that 1. Okay, it is 1-to-1, which not great. Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous word. Boop. Yeah, despite what I think, apparently this area is not the most loaded from the grass spreading. Which is weird to me, because how much time does one spend in the storage room? The answer is an ungodly amount. I like that flower, but I might have to go. Just for practicality's sakes. I'm sorry, that flower. And the final one can go back here. Can I bone meal this? Now is my question. Oh, you can. Okay, that helps. Probably should start with that. It's fine. There's the bow. I see an issue with my idea. Wait, is this an axe thing then? Yeah, it's an axe thing. It's also probably fortunable. I'm gonna assume cocoa beans are fortunable, which means we need the lucky quacks. Yeah, that's a problem. Apparently it's not a problem. Okay. You know what, I'll do that for now. I don't like that. Ah. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. I don't think I need this many, but I figured I might as well make that many while I head out. Maybe I'll do that. So not broadcasting into the world. Yeah, there's just a salmon and a single tropical fish. But this is the cool little building trick, right? They look like. Let's have a read. I'm forgetting what the name is. I think it's quite cool. And there's another one. I just didn't have access to wax when I initially made this, but I finally come around and finish the detail. I have to say, this area is possibly one of the favourite things I've ever built. Like, Tanaki West did the top of a tree, and did the initial trunkage. But I'm so happy with this pond and all the little organic bits and bobs around it. And how I rebuilt the tree. I don't know, I think it looked really good. I'm super happy with it. And I like these little mushrooms and the petals and like the mud and the rocks. I think this all just looks really good. I guess one of my reasons I'm less motivated in Minecraft is, again, I just also really like the fact I could, you know, figure out how to not have vines constantly be in the way. Yeah, I think the thing that's demotivated me a bit with Minecraft is whatchamacallit. I just haven't had the time to prep builds. I mean, I probably could squeeze time and energy out. I think I'm going to make it a combined point because it is a combined point. I mean, I could stream the behind the process stuff, and I think that would actually be quite neat at some point. But I don't know, I just haven't got around to it. I had a bunch of candles, I didn't need to do that. Oh well. Back up, banner, back up, back up. Banner. There's got to be a cool use for this decorated pots outside of redstone. They're useful for redstone because when doing stuff downwards, whatchamacallit, they aren't. What was I saying? Oop. Yeah, they aren't hoppers, and hoppers are laggy, so it just lets you send stuff down easier, which is very nice. Just the F-tier books. Completely forgot about them. I should very much make a map section. Do I have an item frame? I don't. No anything here. Let's go to the cow question 9000 and hope we get a bit lucky. But this might be like the penultimate task. Doesn't mean we can use the new bridge. Well, bridge in as many inverted commas as one can muster. And just see how bad it is if I'm actually using it, not for testing sake. See, I don't think the ruin looks too bad, but like... yep, but the that's bad. Okay, it's probably much more useful going the other way, but it's not the worst if I remember where to access it from. So I'll take that. I just need to remember what a cow crusher is. If it's the other side of the island, I guess I'm taking a long route. But one of the plugins I do like is the speed on paths. It makes them actually useful. And making getting around easier is just nice. Because getting around in early games quite the job. Oh, I guess these guys haven't been loaded, so they haven't. What's it called? They can't be bred because no loadage. That's wild to think. I probably should get my own cows van at some point, just for the sake of I can't eat the cows, you know. I don't really feel like going around killing hoglins. The hogs. Boop, boop. The nether ones. No, they are hoglins. Yeah, they are hoglins. I was just having a moment, I guess. Eat pop. Good luck. Yeah, you don't go there. You go here. What goes there? Yeah, having a focus. Maybe it's a free slot intentionally. I'm gonna hope. Might. Yeah, set that waypoint. Count by the time. I stop remembering these things kind of want to have up. As soon as I want to go to place. That's a pig. location. It's also leather. Oh, donkeys. We say yes to donkeys. I see cows on the mini map. Oh, I'm super on robots into restock. Damn, a lever. A lever. Now, what should be those item frames in there the entire time? See, one of the other things I don't like about the project. Oh, hi, Creeper. What? Where'd you come from? Probably spawned when we're just going. Whee! When I was going around. Let's delete the waypoint wherever it was. Deletion. So of course for home. We are approaching 3 hours. Check something. Okay, cool. I'm not there. I really should not do that. I've established that that's a really bad idea when I do that. Never punished. I'm just have to get 9. That's pretty good. Also, put the food in the setup. Boop. What else am I gonna do? How much bargain do I have? Oh yeah, I forgot this didn't work because that's around the outside. These are mostly aesthetic, but honestly I might start moving them. When I'm around, just I do like how you can have that spawn as portal. It doesn't have sugarcane spawn as a portal. I don't think. No, I don't want to break the because that's my favourite area. Well, why was I? Who knows? Hello, cactus. Owie. This area down here is still more practical, so I might honestly just do a bit of. I'm gonna break in. Wahahaha. I'm breaking into my own walls. How criminal. Oh, hell yeah. Whee. Hey. Good luck, Sarah. Boop. I'm happy to just say that. No, don't do that. Why not? Because it, yeah, because it just leave you with an annoying amount, right? Okay, this is also going to be with like a city amount. this. Boop, boop. Okay, sure, this is not like a round number, but it's a nice and like it's fine. Essentially, is what I'm trying to say. It's still an okay gunpowder supply. Can't complain. Oh, resin goes in there. Right, because it's hostile mob drop. Good thank me. 6, 7, 8. Passive. I'll just put it here. Why not? Yeah. Okay, I have a bunch of jungle. Wheat. Chests. Oh yeah, let's just dump the stuff in here for a second. That's what goes in there. You don't go in there. I suppose you can't go in there. There's nothing wrong with it. Just a bit weird. I can't remember what I was doing. Wait, no, I was just moving random maps over. I was gonna turn that one random bottle into paper. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Thank you. Welcome in. Let me. There you go. That's the SO. Oh, you're also playing Minecraft. How's your crafting going? I guess theoretically I am edible, but I'd rather not be consumed. That would not be good for my life expectancy. You know. Hello, raiders. Welcome in. I'm Quack. Duck, vtuber, creature. Currently playing Minecraft. Because it is a Monday. Unless Minecraft Mondays. Oh, thank you for the follow. Spurious Age, who I will probably refer to as Spurious, which I'm probably pronouncing incorrectly because I can't read. Not. Oh, how are you finding Minecraft if you're very new to it? You know, how are you enjoying? Oh, I guess you are saying you've been having a good boop with it. Enjoying all the crafting that you've missed out on. Now you can have it. Skeletons. I'll get you. I'm not doing this from running efficiency. Leave before I am tired. Single player then, I assume. Oh well, evidently not hardcore. Literally just been resetting over and over again. Actually, let me give you a follow back. Boop. See, I followed you. Now, you wouldn't eat me because I'm following you, right? I'll let you, you know, enjoy the wonders of being new to craft. This server is not on the latest update, so we don't have all those fun like dry leaves and all the variants of mobs, as in like the snowy chickens and that lot. We do have wolf variants. Actually, I don't have a wolf. That could be a little mission to do. I would add it to the to-do list, but the to-do list has been replaced. See, that is a promotion. Let's go, Spurious. I am just a little guy. You don't eat me. How you doing, Spurious? I mean, yeah, this is an SMP. Not too many people online anymore. The classic boot up craft. A bunch of people play for like a month, and then a few people continue onwards, at most. Ooh. I mean, everybody's nice. But I'm, you know, I've been basing with Wes. This is our little thank you. This is free cam, by the way. This is client side mod. Yeah, this is our little base area. I'm basing with Wes, Wesavalian, one of those. He's down in my thank you section actually. He did a decent bit. He did the paths and like the building bits. And some of the terraforming. I've also done some of the terraforming and organic bits for this base. Yeah, F4 to go back. Love a spore blossom particles. West did this room minus the funny sign. This room interior was me because it was a horrid storage system. This is a map of most people on the server. It's not 100% up to date. Well, most of the base on the server. We can go for a little server tour before I head off. Whee! That's like the never water where it's used a sugarcane farm that hurts my soul. And a communal trading hall. I should probably show off all that stuff. I should probably continue to show off my stuff. This was my starter base because I wanted to have my own little structure. I think it's actually it was a very nice build with some terraforming. Well, not to toot my own horn. It got to be such a problem to have chests in here, I had to move out. But I try to stuff as legitimately as much storage as possible. Yeah, basically. The server was initially on easy, which meant you couldn't reconvert villages. So those ones just weren't converted. These ones, however, I had to track down zombie villages in the wild and then convert them. So I don't feel... To be fair, this is probably ethically at worst neutral, because I did cure these people from being zombies. But I do plan on doing the whole conversion shtick over there to get better deals. Yeah, the problem with Minecraft is... Village is good, right? They stopped it so I think they've stopped you reconverting and converting over and over again. But if you need gear, villages solve the thing, but village is also super lame. I really don't like that build. That is me, as well as this little sheep thing. I don't know whose house that is. I think that's Missy's, which I think became someone else's. I think Goomy sold a house. This was all St. Clair's. They also made this big iron farm. which this ugly extension out front is an item sorter, autocraft room Bob. Crafts up the iron into blocks. Auto composter, which has only been manually filled. This just has the poppies, so when this is filled, it'll just compost everything else. No, This house over here from earlier, I think, was Missy's, and then Missy stopped playing, and I think Gumi stole it. I think is what happened over there. This was made by Zill and Claire. I don't know whose build that is. It's assigned to auto sorter. Where's the best item in the game? Best item in the game. Yeah. Because I want to sort that. I assume if you want it, you probably can have it if you want, but as briefly mentioned, the server's what's it called? Not exactly active. This, putting it nicely. There's one other person who logs on consistently. This is Leosa's. I'll let you guess whose this is. Wee. This is server spawn, actually, around here. That is server spawn, which I can probably edit because I'm admin, but most people probably can't. I don't know why that's the case. Ender chest here for if you inevitably get not a good time. This is like a communal farming area with a notice board. As you can tell, it hasn't really been touched since the dragon fight. Which is classic. Whee! Ooh. I believe this area was Oni's area. This actually looks quite good. I don't think I've been in here. Apparently someone set up a Skulk Shrieker in here. For jump scare purposes. Well, these are separate. Yeah, this is the only house. I don't know what the red stands for. This has confused me. I think Yen died here for some reason. There was a gravestone. There's quite a few resource packs on the server. But the gravestones weren't working, so it got removed. This is a very dramatic nether portal, which has apparently been unlit. One of the households of giant tree thing, I think, is Amina's. Okay, apparently it has Amina's, and then I don't know who the big trees is. I thought it was also Amina's. I don't know, they could be both. Judging from the number of duck heads, I'm going to assume it's both. I think Old Man Obro's got a small hut out there. Yeah, wrong way. But I'm, evidently didn't get too far with stuff. Whee! This is someone's, I don't actually remember, but it exists. I think there might be a name on it. There isn't. Not sure who this is, but this is on the map. Was Van on the server? That is a great question. I know there's a hidden house as well. I can't remember whose cannon this was. I also don't remember whose house this was. done a bit of a loop. I was supposed to go somewhere else, but I've kind of got distracted, which is very typical for me. It doesn't have a name. Have I got it? They are apparently here. There's a trial chamber there. I'm having a moment. Give me a second. Brain moment. I don't think it's vanilla, but there's a couple of resource packs which it's mostly vanilla, but there's a couple of like quality of life resource packs, some of which I think are a bit much, but I don't suppose you remember what. Okay, there's basically a bunch of vanilla tweaks, and apparently this one. This doesn't. This isn't on actually. It just says it's on. It didn't work. But there's a whole bunch of vanilla tweaks. This sort of stuff. I think this one's a bit much, so I don't use it. Player head drops is funny. This one also is a bit much. Mini blocks are cool. That sounds neat. Actually, no. This is just neat. This has got broken because we've moved a server a couple times. This should just be in vanilla Minecraft, honestly. Because sand isn't renewable unless you're using weird duplication stuff, which Mojang haven't removed, because you can duplicate any gravity block in the game using the end portal, and Mojang haven't removed it because stuff like sand isn't a renewable thing, but they could just let husks drop it. This one makes sense, although, you know, I don't know if that's in. This one also makes sense because shulkers are the worst. Makes sense as well. Don't know if we have a wrench. You used to be able to do this with like weird update suppression stuff. I haven't used it. This one's cool. This one's makes sense as well. This one I think is a bit broken because I like how funny amethyst farms have to be super custom, which is cool. I guess this one's fine. You can make a chunk load, or you can use this for way more expensive. So yeah, but that's the list of stuff. Okay, sure. I was listing things. I don't actually know how long does that last? So hi, Amina. Welcome in. 5 minutes. I should set a timer. Hey, Cerebot got summoned. There's no punishment for breaking this except from me being called a scammer. So I will try not to break it. I suppose I have to reset the timer if I break it. You were going for a long time, to be fair. I'm good. I'm tired. I imagine I'll also be ending on the sooner end, but I am just showing off the server because Skara recently got Minecraft, and I might be trying to loop anyone else into the server. Was this Val's? I think this was Val's. And that's over theirs. Someone whose name I don't want to butcher. You can go eat if you're tired. Like, feel free. I hope I said that when people went in. I really need to get used to getting raided. I almost said the banned word. Here is the final base for the tour, and the only other person who's active on the server, which is Ishblue. And it's a very nice base. I don't have much more to say about it. It's just very nice. Lots of mushrooms, big tree stump. You don't know, yeah, we did. So much shenanigan. It happens basically every Monday. I think I will probably end in approximately 7 minutes. Kurja and Dexa also on the server, but their bases are a bit of a schlep. And there's also someone else on the server whose base is a schlep, but I can't remember who they are. Sure. I do appreciate the raid. Thank you very much for it. Nearly said the word again. Nearly said the word. And again. I have become hyper-vigilant to how I'm speaking. Needed a bridge. Couldn't think of a good way to make a bridge with a layout and not destroying stuff built by other people, so I did that. Not particularly happy, but it was an improv 50 boot, so can't complain. Please don't eat me. I'm just a little guy. I guess that's why I clicked it, but why wasn't the point there? Also, technically I want night, because I want to grab a zombie. Which also means I need a boat. Which begs the question, will it become night before it becomes time for me to raid out and commit horizontal? So go till o'clock. Well, I probably should check it like a minute or two beforehand, right? Just so I know where I'm going, so I can actually end on o'clock. I don't think it's gonna become night before ending time. I can say the word again. I'm free. Free from the confines of a thing I put on a 5-minute timer. But I don't think the bit is funny enough. In order for it to be repeated, and also because you'll get scammed, as there is only 3 minutes left, so I should probably look at who to raid out to, which means we should do the cool scene transition stuff. Please tell me this. Yes, it does have a thing. I didn't think about the fact I have Discord closed, so Fuki's gonna go woo. No, no worries, no worries. I'm happy to show it off. Fugi, be hidden, because you're just gonna go woo the entire time. And as much as we like Fugi, we don't want it just having a seizure. Right? Right. So yeah, let's look where to raid. Do I want to go to a random? I'm kind of feeling going random. Boop. Boop. Thank you, thank you. You know, everything has to be pond themed for duck. You know what, now, let's... Let's go on an adventure over here, because I don't think I've raided over here ever. Boop. Hey, people are coming with. Let's go. Raiding party. The raid message is raid message. That's it. That's my genius idea.
You gotta be kidding me. Come on.
As soon as the clock ticks over, it's time for me to hit the thing.
I am half
So thank you very
asleep.
much for coming over. Raid message was the best idea I had.
Yay!
You know what? I'm gonna scam you. You don't get your final minute.